Why is the chat box all in my face, bro? What's goody in the hoodie, man? Chat box all in my face. Yeah, this is crazy work. It's crazy work. I need to move this down here. Still not moving. I need to get my light. So if I film at night, man, it's good. No chance. How's it going? It's chill. It's chill. It's cool. I don't know. This man, this Streamlabs stuff gets me mad. It switches up all the time. Don't get mad, get glad. Yo, I think I seen you before, homie. That's cap. Never seen me before. That is super cap, man. Definitely not. Definitely, yeah. Where was it? Where'd you see me, bro? You kind of look like the dad for real. But you look like the dad from Family Matters. Hmm. What's good? My boys seen the ice vid and that was real. What do you mean? Please turn off all the lights. Only 2 seconds, man. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? So, you got your teeth so white. My teeth ain't that white. So what's the word? I don't know. I'm bored. I wasn't even gonna go live. I'm just bored. Love you, bro. Keep going. Thanks. Shout out to Lodi Jr. for the 100. Bro said, can you watch a Joe Bar edit? No. No. Pick your hair out, bro. I ain't got nothing to pick out, bro. And who you telling me to do something with my hair, man? Mind your business. Oh, damn, you got that class today. Forget what it's called. No, I don't have a BJJ, bro. There's no class on Sunday. Yo, that nose going crazy. What does that mean? It's a dance. Okay, drop 100. Drop $100. Fuck out of here. What's up, Mango King? One important people advice for someone younger than you. I don't got no advice. I'm 30. Still trying to figure it out. Says that popcorn ceiling. Oh, it's pretty smooth. So how's BJJ going? It's going good. You know, it's going well. Says, can we fight? I'm 155 pounds. No. Are you a security guard or a bouncer? No. Bro, are you famous? I seen your face somewhere the other day on a video. No. No. I'm not famous. You might have seen me though. Did you hear about the Liddy sex tape? No. But said stop being humble, bro. You're famous. No, I'm not. Nigga said stop being humble. What you eat today? Anything good? Not nothing special. Rice, chicken, some broccoli. Man, I ain't gay by the way. Vlad watched and some other YouTubers. It's me small as shit. You got a micro. I think that's what I think Vlad was talking about that. Yeah, I had I had heard maybe it was Vlad talking about that. You know, I watch a lot of stuff. I'm just I watch a lot of stuff. Cause he was. Uh, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Kind of look like. I'm not even gonna get into that, bro. So, are you from New York? Yeah, I'm no. I'm from New York. You know Linux? You mean Linux, the program? You have a bachelor degree? No. So, are you in your 50s? No. How old are you? I just 30. Yeah, I'm 30, bro. So you look too old to be 30. I look better than you. We can go face for face, man. Yeah, TK may be getting out. TK ain't never getting out. They ain't letting him out. TK ain't never getting out, bro. So let's meet up. No, you weirdo. Stay your ass right there. and I'm watching Big Snip. I don't know what you talking about. What's your deal? Anyone ever tell you, look, I'm not even gonna repeat that, bro. So don't you need a master's degree to become an ICE agent? Oh, I was reading the requirements to become an ICE agent. I don't know if you need a bachelor's degree. I didn't see that. Shit, you might. I don't know. I gotta read it again, but I had it pulled up. The requirements look pretty minimal. You know, all you need is $1 million and you'll be alright. Hell yeah. So anyone can be an ICE agent. I was an ICE agent. I don't have my high school diploma. Who said, are you actually considering being one or are you trolling? Not really. I'm just fucking with people. But I did look it up though. Yeah, they let anybody be an ICE agent. But it was mad as hell in the comments, man. Oh my gosh. You like all New York rappers in one. Okay. And the West, dude just ate a tree. Yeah, you guys can't be serious, bro. So what's your best joke blocking you? Just made you disappear. Shout out Goon for the sparkles. You know, W Goon said, "Do you want to just be you joking about taking drugs? Yeah, you up out of here too. You hear Jay Z this Kanye, Nicki, Drake, and them, and you hear Ye linked up PBM. I did see that clip with Ye and Black Boy. I mean, I think that was dope, man. You know, it's random. It's random. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't expect to see Ye on a stream with a streamer, like with any streamer. So that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's a crazy resume right there. He the only streamer that had Ye on stream. Yeah, that's crazy work. Working at Amazon, I knew it though. Thoughts on what Adrian Broner did on stream. What did he do? We still drive trucks? No. Don't you? I don't know what that means. It has to be something dumb you about here, man. But wait, what did Adrian Broner do? What did he do? Bro, why you so negative on these comments? Y'all weird. Oh, Vegan boxer Adrian Broner and 19 Nasa obviously by Vaza. When Broner slapped her, well, not slapped her ass, but tapped her ass. Um, I mean, he shouldn't have did it on stream. Hey man, listen. To be honest with you, I is there for some clout, man. Come on, you know, and she's there to, you know. See, that's the problem. She shouldn't have even been there in the first place. You're around grown men, okay? You're 19. I don't know, man. You need to have some patience, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, they trying to get it right now, man. You trying to come people don't really think about stuff like this. Completely agree. Cloud got a 9-0 where she shouldn't be. I mean, that's their decisions, man. People make dumb decisions like that, and then expect nobody's telling them anything. Of course, and of course, I don't fully blame her because, um, she probably has nobody telling her anything, just winging it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us are. But yeah, you're bound to get in situations like that. She's an adult, but he still couldn't control himself. I agree with that too. But things like this happen. Um, you know, I think they're both wrong. To be honest with you, I think he shouldn't have did that. And she shouldn't have even been there around that. Why are you around that? I mean, you have no way to. I mean, if we want to think about this tactically, let's talk about it tactically. You know, you're around these men, right? You're 19. You know, I'm just thinking in my mind, bro, because I'm from the hood. What if, what if they didn't want to stream? What if you came to this and like you're around these big grown men? They're like 10, 20 years older than you. What if they wanted to harm you? What if they didn't want to take out a camera? You're by yourself. Man, you could have been shipped off to the Middle East for as far as we know. Listen, if we want to just talk about safety, you know, and I listen. I don't feel bad for people that make mistakes like this. Like I said, I think I believe, what didn't he apologize or something like that, and she came back over or something like that, something like that. I don't know, but the whole situation is weird as hell. You know, you're gonna be around those type of dudes. Expect some weird, crazy shit to happen. You know. Now you know their character, right? So from this point, so I'm not gonna blame her for the first incident. From this point forward, it's completely her fault. The first incident, not her fault, right? She ain't asked nobody to slap her ass. This, you continue to hang around them, it's your fault. Anyway, it's like parking your car in the hood with money and expect nothing to happen. That's like parking a Lamborghini in the hood. In the trenches of trencheries with the keys in it. Matter of fact, parking a Lamborghini in the hood with it running, and you go inside the store. Look, and all the doors open. Look, well, I parked a BMW in the hood. Nothing happened. With people coming up for handouts. Well, you didn't have the right car, brother. The right car. Somebody would probably try to take your life, man. BMW, we see those everywhere. That ain't nothing crazy. They know that ain't nothing crazy. Go to the hood and bring a Conan say. Well, how do you pronounce that? Bring something that looked like a spaceship. Bring something that looked like a foreign entity. Yeah, I guarantee your life gonna be in danger. Bring some over there. Bring some over there that looked like it cost $1 million. He said we live dangerous over here, motherfuckers ain't stood up. I know I've been to Baltimore, bro. You know. Baltimore is underrated, man. It really is. People give it a bad rep. It's not that bad. You know, it's rough, but it's like, you know, it's not as crazy as people make it seem. I said, what hood you from, yo? I'm from Long Island, bro. Yeah, I'm from New York, man. I'm from Long Island. I'm from one of the only bad places on Long Island. So you very ignorant. Said Long Island ain't shit compared to Harlem cause you smiling. What are you talking about? He said Long Island ain't shit compared to Harlem. The only difference between Harlem and Long Island is that there's more of it. There's more crime. That's the only difference, bro. It's the same type of shit, bro. I done seen someone get smoked in front of me. Who do you think deserves to be free? No, I don't like Chud. But if you had to choose Dirk, Chud, TK, or Melly, none of them. None of them. They're in prison for a reason, brother. Well, maybe not Chud. He said, okay, so what? I have to cry river. But you're saying that's the point. You're saying it's nothing compared to Harlem. The city is just more people. That's it. More buildings, more people. Like it's the same thing all over. I don't know why. Like especially in New York City, people in New York City have this like bubble. They think that only like NYC matters, and there's like no other dangerous place ever. You know. Said, bro, you're green. Don't come to the hood. Which one? Cause I done been all over the map. Which one? Where do you want to go? New York City? Where you want to go? Memphis? Where you want to go? Miami? Where you want to go? War dummies all broke. Opened up the board for Africa and Australia. Australia doing good. We felt a bit of Yamaga waves, but we could feel and fuel prices going down fools. Good for y'all. I don't know what the relevance of that is. We still drive a truck? No. You probably paid for pussy. What's that? Is that supposed to be like an insult or something? What is this guy talking about? I've never met a guy that doesn't. You ever watch a video of the crackhead who worked for NASA? Hell no, bro. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in seeing a crackhead fly, try to be fucking an astronaut. Yeah, we good on that, bro. We good on that. We straight on that, man. So I made them mad with that video, man. It was angry. I mean, this job sucks. It's weird. They rob you of your life force. The extra Tom McDonald. Oh, neither. I mean, I choose Dax over Tom McDonald, but dude, like no. Um, and no, I'm not checking it out. I'm not checking it out. I'm glad us blacks stick together, take care of each other, and have full respect, which you American blacks rely on the whites to keep you grounded. For I mean, we American blacks are the most emulated, most copied, most known group of Africans in the world. You know, you mean that group? Most of the Australians are white. Australians are brown, bro. Remember? I remember they did a special on Australia when they showed a what an indigenous person of Australia. They ain't show how they wiped them all out though. They should. Imagine being black and being a proud Australian. Anyway, Australia doesn't exist. It's made up for clout, bro. Australia number one. You full stop listening to Trump. You MAGA maggots. I'm not MAGA, but okay. That's like saying Americans are brown. Oh, they are. You use steroids and other drugs. Stop lying. You sound just like Trump. Steroids and other drugs. Who's telling you guys this stuff? You know, Floyd Mayweather goes around the world and beats all y'all up. He's not on drugs. Well, get over, man. The athletes in America are better, bro. This is what it is, man. That's one area that America does excel in. So I know your soldiers go fight for your country and then they come home to nothing but ignorance and homelessness. Great country, yeah, right, dickhead. Well, I mean, you think the whites in Australia see you as any different? They're from the UK. UK hates black people and Asians. I mean, that's at least what the white man says behind y'all back. You know. Because of the shiesty stuff. He said, I agree with your take on Pooh Shiesty. I mean, dude, Pooh Shiesty, man, get him out of there, man. Listen, we're tired of this, bro. I'm gonna start sounding real conservative on this. Dude, this guy tried to rob somebody to get out of his contract. Like, man, you just can't help stupid, bro. You can't help it, you know. Brother. Said y'all robbed Gucci and kidnapped him and held him at gunpoint. Yeah, man. He wouldn't do that to the CEO of Interscope though, or what Atlantic or UMG, whoever he signed at. You know, these guys are cowards, man. You gangster, go rob the Jewish exec. Let me see that. I'm gonna respect your gangster. You do that, I will bow down. Haven't seen it done yet. I'm not wishing harm on people. Just gotta walk it back. Not wishing harm on people. I'm just trying to prove a point. Four crimes in one night. He was even on probation. Bro, some stolen valor woods. Who has stolen valor, man? Get your ass up out of here. Too bad they won't get full life. It said Fujiano got out too and is sliding for Gucci. I was hoping he'd do better. He'd be better than him, but whatever. I mean, dude, lock all these people up. We're tired of this nonsense, man. You know, you know. We're tired of it, bro. And Mama Jo too. Nobody cares, bro. Like, this is what you talking about, bro. You know. The music is. I don't know what to think of these guys, man. They it's just stupid. You can't fix stupid, bro. You know, life's not fair, man. You know, you've been blessed with this career, but you in the streets. How you in the streets and you a millionaire? How? I never understood this. How you toting guns and doing all this and you making millions of dollars? At least have the sense to have somebody else do it for you. I mean, if you're gonna do crime, maybe it shouldn't be you doing it. I agree that music's good, but they want to be locked up. I'm glad I separate art from the artist, man. At least Gucci was street and got out. Yeah, black people, yeah, yeah. Black people do this no snitching stuff, and it pisses me off. It's weird as hell. Why are you defending criminality, bro? He thinking backwards as hell. You know, the Gucci stuff I kind of understand because Gucci's on camera saying he's never gonna snitch. It's like, bro, why can't y'all just be real from the jump? Why you gotta fake everything, huh? Oh, I'm this tough gangster. Yeah, I'm never gonna snitch. I'm never gonna do this. Yeah, okay, bro. Just make the music, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. So, like, you fake being Diddler? I don't fake anything. I'm just being myself. Your dumbass thinks I look like somebody I don't look like. And people want to say, "Oh, Atlanta's for Atlanta. Oh, we don't like snitching." First of all, if you have any knowledge of the streets or what's going on out here, everybody's telling. There is no honor. There is, there's no rule. There's no rules, bro. There is no. There's never been any rules. What are you talking about, bro? These guys think the people that they roll with won't betray them. Matter of fact, they first in line to betray you. At least with my enemy, I know what I'm getting. You know. You know. You don't know what you're getting with these people. You know, these people are weird, man. I'm just saying, these people are weird. Listen, did you get knocked out? Or what? Are you a nobody or what? I bet you're gonna be in there. I bet you're gonna be in the comment section 15 years from now. So bet that. You a fighter, brother? I've never been here before. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a fighter. So I only had one, you know? Who's so stupid he thinks of violence and all this crime shit is the answer to his problems. Could have went at it better. You know? It's so stupid, bro. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, you didn't even try to sit down and talk. You didn't even try to sit down and negotiate anything. Hey, I'll give you an extra song. I'll give you an extra. Man. Get your weird ass out of here, man. What are you talking about, man? You guys talk about nonsense every day. Like, bro, I'm a grown man. I ain't got time for that nonsense, man. Yeah, like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yeah, he ain't trying to negotiate. He ain't trying to do nothing, bro. It's a grown man, man. We're staring at a phone for strangers to say things to you. Yeah, it's called streaming. You know. And then when I get like certain opportunities, like the event that I was just on, you guys be like, "How'd you do it?" You know, just you guys don't think about the stuff you saying, bro. Like Trippy Redder 69. Mm, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say 69. Cause Trippy, after a certain point, he just, that was it. I just stopped listening to him. Doesn't he have a new album coming out? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. 6ix9ine. I'm not even looking out for the music. I'm just watching interviews and shit. I don't know if Trippy can come back like he was. He can't. He can't. And I'm not saying that because he's not talented. I'm saying that because he's not as young as he was anymore. You know, it's just a certain energy when you're fucking 18 and you're making music. You know what I'm saying? He was part of that special group of Florida rappers that had like a wave um 10 years ago. You know, the him members only and Ski Mask and all them. He was part of a certain clique. You know, even though he wasn't really part of them, but you know what I'm talking about. Like I put him, even though I think he's from like Ohio or something like, that, but I put him with this other rappers because that's the vibe I get. You know, you can't really create the sad trap sounding, and that's it. And to be honest with you, I can't see Trippy Red making mature music. I just can't see it. I can't see Trippy Red doing a Jay Z and and talking about credit. I can't see it. Maybe he can. I just can't see it. Is Trey living a cuff on, or what do you think of Trey? He's dropping NDA June 5th. Trey Living or cuff on? Who's that? Trey Living? Well, who's Trey? Man, over here, man, grown ass people, over here trolling. Go on your other phone right quick and look it up. Bro, tell me who he is, bro. I'm not looking up no guy named Trey. Is he a content creator? If he ain't Trey Songz, I'm not looking at this guy, bro. I don't think I've ever searched for Couples, bro. What did they do, bro? Did they got beef or something? It's not Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey proud of being white. This guy's a wannabe white. A wannabe white? Dude, I'm mixed. I am white. Without white people, I wouldn't exist. You know? I know you can't see it because, I'm mostly African. Anyway. Yeah, he goes live on Kick. He does what Cuff does, and he posts on Twitter, talk shit about people like your rage, etc. I'm not interested in looking that up. Cuffham's antics. I think Cuffham like had a real I don't know how to put it, but Cuffham had like an epiphany and really he learned that the camera was on. Okay, and he got more entertaining and stuff like that. I do think Cuffham takes it too far. You know, I seen the stuff he did with the guns and stuff like that. You know, you know. I do think he's really funny though. I love the way he be trolling. Like, oh my gosh, I love the way he trolls Kais and that. That shit is fucking hilarious. He makes him so uncomfortable. That shit is fucking hilarious, bro. So, what do you think of Myron Gaines? But too was too far in trolling and entertainment. Again, I think it's too far when people are dying over, whatever you're talking about. Like not like that we're at war or something like that. I'm talking about like real time. Myron Gaines, Myron's confused, brother. I don't know what's up with him. You know, one minute he's black, and one minute he wants to be white. And one is, you know, it's just weird. It's just weird, bro. I think he can't fathom, and then that's one thing that I don't understand about these guys is that I think that he can't fathom that the people that he sides with and likes, they don't like him, you know, because he's different, because he's brown, and that, you know, I don't know. The guys like that, man, they're never gonna understand. They're lost. He stuck up for Chuck. So did Sneeko. Yeah, these guys are stupid, man. Sneeko knows what he's doing. Obviously, he's doing it for money and clout, and Sneeko completely went the weirdo route. You know, it's sad, bro. It's sad because Sneeko could have won the other way too. That's why it's sad. Um, yeah, bro. If you stick up for Chud, bro, there's nothing else to say to you, man. Prison or death. I'm not wishing violence on anybody, but that's where you're gonna end up. Mm-hmm. You know. Uh, the fact that Sneaker was defending Chud is disgusting, though. I ain't gonna lie. That I couldn't believe it. Sneaker's Haitian, bro, and he's been to Haiti, man. Those Haitians would slap the fuck out of him, bro. He knows what he's saying is wrong, man. And everyone seems to be able to not put art aside from the artist. Like everyone still don't fuck with Doug because he snitched. No, okay. I don't fuck with Doug because he's a liar. I don't fuck with Doug because he's not weird. Weird. I mean, he's YSL. He's weird though. Again, he's one of these guys, man. It's like you guys can't keep it real, bro. Keep it a buck. People would like you if you just kept it a buck about this shit. Yeah, I snitched, yeah. So what? Yeah, man, I was lying. But these guys, they gotta live in this this facade, bro. Like, what are we talking about, man? No one's fucking listening to your music because you're fucking this super gangster, bro. They listen to it because it sounds good. Fucking Ye was talking about GDs on some of his tracks. He's not. Nobody cares about that, bro. We know he's a fucking artist. He's not a gangbanger. Like, what are we talking about? Rose said Chud the Builder is the man. I mean, the law doesn't think so. You know, I knew that was gonna happen to him as well. You know, he don't. This dummy. He don't even know the laws in his own country. You know, to be a successful criminal, you have to be intelligent. If you dumb, you're gonna get caught. You better give him some football numbers. Now I don't know who the judge presiding over that case is. If it's the same judge or the same type of judge that gave him that bond, he's going away for a long time because that judge is not playing games with him. So, do you agree that this whole all few snitcher a bad artist or just in general has been dragged and blown out of proportion? Well, my thing is okay. Yeah, it's been dragged out of proportion. My thing is, you need to be real though. You claim you're from the streets. You're from the streets. You're from the streets. It's like, bro, tell people like, yeah, I'm just telling stories, bro. Tell people you're an artist, bro. what? Did, why do people? Even though 50 didn't snitch, what did 50 Cent say on that song with 6ix9ine? He said, "I am not gang gang. I do not gang bang." Ain't no smart person claiming the streets, man. You hear people saying Drake made Rick Ross, and that Rick Ross is only popular because of Drake. I disagree. I think Rick Ross was always gonna make it. Um, I think Rick Ross wasn't as it's not as popping without Drake. That's true. Like I don't think he has a lot of hits without Drake, outside of like a couple tracks. You know, because Drake has a nice ear for melody, and he knows what to say on the hook. I was just listening to Drake's Iceman joint. I was listening to Janice STFU. I knew that song was gonna go crazy because of the melody on it. Well, he's really good at that, bro. He's great at that. You know, Drake pisses me off too, bro. You know, these guys they all make me mad. They all just do stuff that make me mad, bro. Jake recently posted a post about Michael Jackson. Picture of Michael Jackson actually got me heated. I was mad as hell. He got too many yes men around though. Yeah, I need to be careful with that Mike Jack stuff, man. Do you think Jay Z can drop album of the year if it drop? No, hell no, hell no. His shit would have to be spectacular. His shit would have to be spectacular and have a hit on it. Jay Z just doesn't have the same what you call audience as before, man. All of them are older. He's not gonna drop a number one album, bro. You know. Sorry, man. The people that love Jay are checking for him, and then everybody else is not. You know. I don't think Jay's gonna. You know. I think it's gonna sell. Yeah. I think it's gonna sell, but it's a hit. It's gonna do units. What do, what do you think of Dave Blunt's? I think Dave Blunt has talent, man. I don't really have much to say about Dave Blunt's. Um, you know, see that he's getting healthier. Yeah, I don't know much about Dave Blunt. His music's alright to me. You know, I don't really listen to his music. He kind of sounds like Juice WRLD to me, a little bit. You think Baby Chief Do It is good? No, no. That's just my opinion. Absolutely not. Who said how? I haven't heard anything interesting from it. I haven't heard anything that made me go, oh. What do you think about 19 on the Rubber Baby Tron? It's a more interesting sound. I like Baby Tron. 19 on the Rubber I don't really listen to. You know. I don't know, 1900 Rugrat is a tricky one, man. 1900 Rugrat is a tricky one. You know. Get you a passport, I got one. I bet you wish you had my back like I had yours. But as a black, you too white for me. You confused fool. I don't care what you think about me, bro. Like you're from Australia, dude. Like, girl, you know. I think Baby Kia is kind of like TK in a way. No. Baby Kia is not like TK. Baby Kia is actually thinking. Again, TK was young when he started popping off, man. It's kind of sad to see TK do all them years, but it is what it is, man. TK just needs some guidance, man. That's what's sad about it. He could have easily been a superstar. Easily. I mean, yeah, TK was influenced by the wrong things, trying to do the wrong things. He's young, aggressive. He definitely fell into the trap, man. Now compare TK to a guy like Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is a grown ass man. The Shay Frost or collab? The Shay Frost. This the Shay Frost and collab is not a comparison. Collab just started streaming not too long ago. The Shay Frost has been on the internet for years before streaming. Again, and Mama, where are you getting these wannabe white? What are you talking about? Where are you getting that from? It's because what I said about ice. He said exactly. You mean the rage bait? I don't like ice. I just wanted to expose the Hispanic racist colonists and the way they think. And I knew that was going to hook them because they have something against black people. But yet they want to be like black people, which is weird as hell. Do you think Blueface is all beat? Blueface is on beat. Blueface is on the offbeat. People saying Blueface is all beat. Like, no, he's not. Blueface has good rhythm, man. It's just a different rhythm, but he's not offbeat. All of it's in sync when it comes to music. All of it's the same time. It's just he has the way he says things and the way he speaks is is if you don't know music, you wouldn't understand. It's the same. It's the same tempo. You know, it's the same thing, but it sounds offbeat because he's saying He's putting extra words in between. You know, your Rage or Bruce drop him off. You know, I'm from Bruce drop him off. Yeah, your Rage is weird to me, bro. Again, your Rage tries to force the funny a little bit too. You know, that was his whole thing. What are you talking about? You know, I mean, sometimes he rap on beat, like on outside. What are you talking about? Blueface was always on beat, bro. Blueface is more on beat than most rappers. People think that he's off beat. Like you don't. Again, you don't know rhythm. You don't know music. There's more than one flow. There's more than one cadence. There's more than one. You know. You don't have to stick to a script. You don't have to go one, two, three, four. You can go one and two and three and four. One, two, 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 three, three, four, five, six. Like you can chop it up. You can go any way you want with it, and his shit fits within the rhythm. Wish I keep a handgun. Gun on the Mac. Goddamn, tell them all 11 in traffic. No, in traffic. No, close it. Ready to unload it. One, two, three, four. His shit is on beat. As a black to black combo, you weird. Never meet a black person who's ashamed of himself like you. Shame on you, Mr. White. Well, I mean, you just making assumptions. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of being black. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't get the whole old beat shit, Blue. He's not old beat. A lot of y'all, you just don't know what you're hearing, bro. You don't know what you're hearing. That's why you hear. That's why when you hear Blueface do a normal rhythm, that's why you say, "Oh, he's on beat now." He's been on beat the whole time, bro. You know, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. You can't hear what I hear. That's why you don't know. That's why you think I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I would explain to you rhythm and but that'll take all year. You wouldn't understand it. You would literally you would literally have to study music. It's a y'all don't really troller. Y'all really believe Shane is joining ICE? Like, come on, bro. So explain. I mean, I'll try to do a simple version of it. There's many different ways to rhyme. If a beat is one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, I can do a rhyme scheme like one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, and it's all within the same one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four. Then it's one, two, three, four. Yeah, it's different rhythms. It's eighths, it's sixteenths, it's 32s. You know, and he's within that. That's why the song sounds good. What do you mean, orange? So if a beat is one, two, three, four, you do 4 to 6 bars. You know what the melody word you use can be. What the be all beat? I fix some syllables in the three instead of a two. A three is gonna be all beat. See, here's the thing, bro. When you know rhythm and you know how to count, because Blueface, I can tell like he doesn't like study music. He's just doing it innately. You can play with the beat and the rhythm, and you can go in and out. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be strictly on the beat. You can be on the off beat, and you can catch the next rhythm. You can catch the next four count. You can catch the next eight. You know what I'm saying? said, like he said, he offbeat. Still, you just confirm what I was saying. No, you just don't understand. He's on the offbeat. You don't get it. Offbeat, being off, actually offbeat, and being on the offbeat are two different sounds. You build like a Greek god, bro. Yeah, chill. I get it, man. By the way, man, shit, man. I said Greek god, come on, you brown nose, bootlicking dog. Wait a minute. I think you're talking about you. You ain't talking about me. You talking about you going on about Australia and how good it is to be in Australia. Yeah, a land where they wiped out all the brown people. You're the bootlegger, not me. The hell? They literally hate your kind. So were you in the army? I wasn't in the army. Aussie, haha, New Zealand better. Don't even get me started on New Zealand, bro. Somebody was telling me a while ago how like they were talking about like a New Zealand gang. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, stop it. Stop it right there, bro. We're not doing this New Zealand gangster stuff. We're not. We're not doing the New Zealand gangster stuff. Bro said U.S. will beat China in war. Prove me wrong. China already won the war. Bro, there is no U.S. won the war. Try how? How are they gonna win? How? Didn't China help Vietnam in the war? If I'm not mistaken. We don't win wars, brother. Well, not we, them. Because I ain't fighting no war. So we have a better navy and more citizens that are armed and more advanced weaponry. You sure you have more advanced weaponry? Are you sure? We don't. You don't know what China has. They definitely ain't gonna show you. They got cars that can drive in water. Hey, you talking about? Hey, you talking about they ain't got no weaponry? I don't know what they got. Wasn't the war in Iran? Wasn't the United States having problems with those little what are they, like $5,000 drones or something? In Iran doesn't have as much firepower as the United States. It should be easy for them. I said I don't understand why I just get so much hate for real. Like, yeah, they fuck up. Some people need to come here the right way. Well, I mean, because the system is fucked, and you know, I think there should be border protection, but it's like when you hire anybody off the street and give them a gun, you're gonna have stupid shit happen like this. It's just stupid shit. Don't do anything fucking right. Like, goddamn. When didn't they have like 60 days of training or something like that? Ugh. So you're putting all these new agents on board, and you're not even going to train them properly. So Israel's the real problem. We keep fighting their wars, keep meddling into our election, controlling our politicians. You want Israel to control you. The whites help Israel. I hate that y'all act like y'all don't like Israel. You love Israel. We have bad areas, cleaning up, supporting healthy people in a good way. Yeah, now I need to research Australia, find out what your issues are. That girl was wrong with trying to drive away. She shouldn't have been killed, mom. But like, there's no explanation for it, you know. You know. I'm sorry. To me, you know, you can't justify someone shooting a girl in the face, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, all of this is incompetence, bro. I hate incompetence. You know, if you're gonna do a job, just do it right. Especially something that's repetitive. By the way, that guy shouldn't have even been on duty, knowing that he had issues in the past. I mean, Trump has good qualities, and I feel like if he don't try to run like a country like a business, he'd be good. I lost respect for Trump a while years ago when I seen him pull out that chair for Netanyahu. That was one of the most infuriating things I've ever seen in my life. This guy is such a pussy. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about it makes me angry, bro. So I don't know about that made me hit. So there was this, I don't know what he was doing with, it was like a meeting with him and Netanyahu or something like that. And there was this clip and he's like pulling out the chair for Netanyahu. And I'm like, bro, you're such a bitch. Like you make people in America, like you make us look weak, bro. Like you got this war with Iran. Which said, mind you, Biden, Kamala. Why Biden, Kamala? First of all, they were all doing the Israel shit, right? They're not doing what Trump's doing. Trump is going beyond and above for Israel. You know, first of all, I don't fuck what they were doing either. What the fuck? But god damn, he makes them look like saints, bro. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, they fell for the bait. It is what it is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Trump's one of the worst presidents in history, now. You know, you know. Worse than Biden? No way. Hell yeah, worse than Biden. Hell yeah. I don't even like fucking Biden. You know, that's just ridiculous. Didn't deliver on anything he promised, bro. Didn't even get the wall built. Set from Ezzy, but we respect you now. He's in charge. You're a joke, but Biden honestly respect you. Respectfully, too, it wasn't good. Trump, Putin, they suck if you're picking a team to lead you. First of all, both of them suck. They both suck. Both of them are horrible. What are you talking about? Bro, talking about we respect you with this guy over this guy. It's like it doesn't matter. Rose said the power wins in 2026. What power? Trump doesn't have it. Trump's like a lapdog, man. He's just doing whatever to fucking make himself look good. There's no power, brother. If the leader of the country was powerful, you guys would be on edge. You know. You know. Isn't the Ukrainian war still going on? So I'm uneducated, by the way, when you don't even know what rage baiting or trolling is. Yeah, bro. So the leader of your country is affecting our country, and it's sickening seeing you fools support him. His in his first stage dementia, but keep on voting till someone with brains comes along. Okay, I know you're preaching to the choir. I didn't vote for him. I don't know what to say, man. People like him, bro. Listen. I don't think Americans are gonna vote for somebody that's actually gonna help them. You know. You know. Bro said you was scared to fight. No, they did a number on you. Scared to fight, bro. Yeah, he did a number on me. That's why I'm fucking. That's why I look the same after the fight, man. He really did a number on me, man. The hell? If he would have did a number on me, bro, when I had my hands down, I would have got knocked out. So he was in there throwing punches like a toddler, my G. And what was he throwing punches like? He wasn't throwing punches any better. What are you talking about, bro? You act like this guy landed fucking a billion punches. Like he's fucking Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Any one of those guys from the boxing matches earlier in the event would have whipped our ass, and that's a fact. Well, maybe not me because I know how to take people down. I still would have got fucked up. Ain't gonna lie, big dog. Both of you don't have power like that. You're not knocking the door out, brother. I just didn't have weight. I just didn't have any any energy. He said, I didn't know he was that big. Brother, I didn't know I looked that big on camera. Roll that arm bar. Yeah. Bob is your average Nick Fuentes and minor watcher. Duh. Don't even get me started on that. Nick Fuentes, man. Nick Fuentes sounding like a Democrat these days. So I was rooting for you, man. You guys Sean Strickland lost for words. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I didn't expect Sean Strickland to fucking, you know what I'm saying? To fuck with me. I didn't expect that. No, I meant visit big as in networking. Yeah, famous now. I'm not famous. You gotta get all these illegals out of here. Get them out. Scared. Oh man. Get them out of here, man. Facts. See, mom, I would deport mama. Yeah, bro, dude. It's if I was Australian police, bro. Dude, it's a wrap, bro. Bro, I'm sending you back. Yeah, what's Australian ice, man? Sending you back, man. Gotta get you up out of here, man. You know. So ex Fazuli. Oh yeah, bro. That sounds Middle Eastern. We gotta get you back too. Mm-hmm. So Fazuli, what's that? Yeah. Yeah. No, I sent you back to the Ice Age game. Yo, y'all are deep riders, bro. Facts. Australian police respect us blacks. We own this country and they learn to respect us. You own the country? You so uneducated? Wait, they respect you in Australia? They respect black people in Australia. Oh, wow, man. You're a bigger coon than I thought. Oh, really? Mm. How many black people are living in Australia? African Australians. People with sub-Saharan African ancestry. This is straight from Google. People with sub-Saharan African ancestry comprise approximately 1.3% to 1.6% of the population. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, there are only 500,000 people living in Australia who were born in Africa, with significant black communities including Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Kenya. Okay, so basically eugenics. They don't the black population in Australia basically doesn't exist. We have as almost as many Somalis as you have black people in the entire country, and so I think we have a couple 100,000 Somalis in America. You know, so do I. Yeah, of course they like you, man. There's nobody. There's none of you there. We exist. Yeah, you barely exist in you barely exist in Australia. They say your population is under 1 million black people. You know, compared to America, where it's like over 40 was like 40 million. Do they own any resources in Australia? Oh, there it goes. I dare you to say that to one of us country-owned black fellas, you get knocked the fuck out. Americans are better. American blacks are better at fighting than you are. So you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth over there. Casual racism. While violent hate crimes may be rare, you may encounter casual racism or microaggression. They often manifest as ignorant common stereotype. Oh, so they call you the N word. Mm. And unf- unfortunately, indigenous Australians face significant systemic racism and disparities, which I thought was the case because they got rid of them. You know, where you Google that shit, yeah, it's right here on Google. It's right here on Google. Wow. I bet they treat y'all so nice. Just as long as you stay in your place. That's what I thought it was. You know. Hey man, wait, can't you get locked up in for speech in Australia? Hold on, they banned. I think they banned Tyler Creator over there in Australia. I don't know what for. You mean that Australian? Hold on. Oh, you got me learning about Australia right now. It says Australia does not have an explicit constitutional federal right to freedom of speech. Instead, the scope of speech is governed by a patchwork of laws, international agreements, and an implied freedom of political communication recognized by the higher court. So basically, whatever they want. So basically, if you say the wrong thing, I'm gonna put you in prison. That's an oversimplified version, but so what's your cholesterol levels? Blood pressure's 124 over 70 something. What's up? I noticed you not here when I started reading off those Australia laws. We live like normal people. We just have respect. You know, I live we get along better than now your country spread COVID, and now I love being here, man. If you love being here so much, why do you shit on America? So Nick said cholesterol levels. I don't know, bro, but I'm healthy. I got my blood work and shit done for the fight. Said we can do what we want with limited standards. You guys should learn it. Okay. So you can't do what you want. That's what you're saying. By the way, I don't think there's a country where you can do what you want. Like anything you want. So I'm gonna take a guess that you know it's a little bit different over there. You can't really express yourself how you want to. Take a wild guess. Yo, did you fuck with the Drake shit? You talking about his albums? I only liked Iceman, and I liked like half of Iceman. The other albums were straight up garbage. Habibti is the worst thing he's ever made. He's ever released, straight up. And Maid of Honor is the same thing. It's a little bit better than Habibti though. Yo, Habibti is the worst album he's ever dropped. That shit is a zero. I wish I can give it a negative rating. That shit is. This is coming from somebody who likes Drake's music a lot. Drake's been disappointing me these past few years, bro. He's been pissing me the fuck off. Drake's been fucking pissing me the fuck off with his bullshit. Pissing me the fuck off, dog. You know, Kendrick is better. No, he's not. We're gonna cut that noise right there. He does not make better music than Drake, even with the bullshit he's been releasing. Stop it. They're not even on the same planet. Like I don't know. You guys took this Kendrick beef and rap battle, and you guys dragged it on, and like that's cool. Like they had the battle and shit like that, but we're not comparing Drake's music to Kendrick's music. They both make good music. Drake is on another level. So Jay Z versus Drake. That's a good. That's a good. That's a good. I like that. That's a good one because Jay Z's had some impact. You know, but influence, I'd say Drake. But here's the thing: Jay Z's had some impact on the culture. You know, me personally, I think Drake is better than Jay Z. Me personally, I did listen to 444. Um, Shout out to homie for the super chat. Bad Boy Records, you know it. But Jay Z's just that's it. That's it. What's his best song? Big Tim Pimpin'. That song sucks. I don't think that song sucks, but Jay Z again. You know, you can't really compete with a Drake when it comes to music. You guys gotta. It has to be in a different category because Jay Z can't compete with Drake. You know, he can't compete with Drake. He can't compete with Drake when it comes to music. Not a lot of people can compete with Drake when it comes to music. Yeah, he can. Who else can? Bad Bunny can. Um, he said Big Pimpin' spread the Jesus, not bars. It's not really about bars. It's just a hit song. It's just a fun song. Watch the Throne some of Drake's top some of Drake's discography. You mean to say discography, right? Um, no. Watch the Throne is great. I mean, obviously these albums, yeah. But his earlier albums, like Nothing Was the Same, no, 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 no. We talking about? Listen, I love Watch the Throne, bro. Not better than Nothing Was the Same. Stop it. Stop it. You're gonna tell me who's better, Biggie or Drake? That's not a fair comparison. You comparing Biggie to Drake, said this man's hard drive illegal. Why are you paying to say this? Okay, thanks for the super chat. Why are you paying to say this? Yeah, saying you can't compare Drake to Biggie or Pac. Stop trying to compare these guys to people they've been dead for a while, bro. He didn't have a chance to develop his albums. You know what I'm saying? You know, he taps on his gate room when he's nervous. Been there for 30 years, pretty much. Eminem with Drake. Eminem is I say better lyricist, better MC. I think Drake is overall a better artist than Eminem. You know, what's it? Viva Shane Combs. What's up, man? See, taps on his grill is nervous. I'm just saying, man. Eminem is, you know what I'm saying? Eminem is great, man. But when it comes to the music, I don't think there's another hip hop artist that can fuck with Drake when it comes to the hits and the music besides Ye. Because when you compare Ye's discography to Drake's, I don't know. Ye's like, because Ye has the hits and he has the impact. So I would give a slight edge to Ye. Because Ye actually changed the sound of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Drake did a little bit with the sing rap. You know what I'm saying? But Wayne comes. I was just about to mention Lil Wayne. I was just about to mention Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne too. That's what I'm saying. There's only a few artists you can compare to Drake's discography. You know, Jay don't got that. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm saying Wayne and Ye's better than Jay Z. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Um, this guy said Ti. Just get out of here, man. Just get out of here. This guy said Ti, man. Get him out of here. Just exit quietly, bro. I can't believe you just brought Ti up. They approached me. They hit me up on social media. I was on Aiden Ross stream like a year ago. Um, Soldier Boy's old shit too comes close. Nah, Soldier Boy changed some shit. He's one of the first internet rappers. One of the first people to actually like, you know, when Soldier Boy saying, "Yeah, I was the first person to do this," he's not lying. It was him and it was Chameleonaire. Those were only two people like real rappers like on the internet that were known rappers. Um, but like I said, his old shit is good. With Soldier Boy's discography, it doesn't compare to Drake's. You know, I think you're comparing Soldier Boy's impact on hip hop to his discography. Like his discography, his Soldier Boy's discography is not as good as his impact. Like his impact is greater on hip hop than his music. Why are you guys talking about Ice JJ Bass? Ice JJ Fish got that heat. So does Super Hot, bro. JG Fish killing the streets. Stop it right there. JG Fish ain't doing nothing. As far as that goes, Soldier Boy can't compete with Drake. He just can't compete. You know. You know. But say Drake steals lyrics, bro. That's another problem I have with Drake. I mean, he's not. He doesn't really steal lyrics, but I know what you're talking about. You're talking about how Drake sees an idea and then tries to, and then remixes it and tries. Sometimes he straight up tries to take somebody else's song or somebody else's idea, or he'll like remix it and make it his. That's a big problem. So you think Future could? I don't know. I only say that Future can't because Future's discography is okay, it's decent, but he can't because one is not as versatile as Drake. Drake has a bunch of different sounds, and two, Future just doesn't have the hits. And you know what I mean when I says he doesn't have the hits, meaning he doesn't have. There was a point in time where Drake had a hit every year. Mm, it was ridiculous. Or Prime, Cardi, Uzi, Thug, Baby, or Gunna. Cardi can't fuck. None of these guys can fuck with Drake. Not gonna lie. When it comes to the music, I'm sorry, bro. He really, he really is good at what he does, man. Little Baby or Gunner. Gunner is better than Little Baby, in my opinion. Yeah, Gunner's better than Little Baby. Said Drake is white, so he can't help but steal. Well, Drake is mixed. That is what it is, man. Where's my MAGA hat? Kendrick had Drake hiding? Not really. Not really. He was upset about the battle though. Because of the labels like pushing of it. That's one thing I didn't like about the label, you know. Pushing I didn't like that either. I don't know why these guys, bro. This is why I don't like the label execs either. I don't know why they were promoting that diss track so hard, bro. Um, that's not that's not supposed to that's not supposed to be promoted, you know. And I think that the people are like those people are crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. For letting um Kendrick perform the diss track at the Super Bowl, like these guys are fucking they're insane, bro. If this was the '90s, that Super Bowl would have got shot up. You know, You know. By the way, I said that was a battle. You know what I'm saying? People saying that Kendrick smoked Drake, like he didn't smoke Drake. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to catch a hit song because of Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake was beating him in a battle. If we go on song for song, just once he dropped "Not Like Us," and people didn't even care about the battle anymore. They said Kendrick Bad lyricist for sure. But Drake is more versatile on the whole, but he got battle on. Yes, he smoked him in the Susku. Kendrick did not smoke Drake because Drake's still here. He didn't get Drake up out the way. He got J. Cole up out the way. Like, I said, Shane, I apologize to you. I hope you see how Shane I treat. I sure have to keep my team and take care strong positive see y'all. I don't care, man. It's all good. Um, yeah, see you later, man. Kendrick did a game that Thorne's murder to Drake. Why people act like this is like, you know what I'm saying? Why do people act like that? Like, why do you guys got to put on the front? Like, yeah, Kendrick won a battle, but that's it. Like, there's nothing other than that. Like, that's it. I said Drake lost and we moved on. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't sound like you moved on. You guys still bring up Kendrick and Drake at any point. Now you guys are like, people are, I mean, I get it. People are comparing Kendrick to Drake. But, as an artist, these two are not even on the same level. You know, one thing I hated about the battle for Drake. This is one thing I hated. Um, Drake always gets personal in these battles. He always gets sensitive in these battles. That's what I hate about the battles, bro. He started the weird shit. You know, start talking about your family and shit like that. That's crazy. We don't do that Drake stuff over here, man. Listen, Shane Meek Mill or Rick Ross, bro. No, just no. This is my only listen to Meek Mill or Rick Ross like that. Neither. Wait, why is your toothbrush in your room? Because I brought it here and I put it on the table. Not everything has to have a fucking reason. So you seem like a Knicks fan, Shane, or Pistons fan. No. I don't watch basketball. Um, so did you answer my DDG or Blueface question? Oh, who I think is better? Um, I like if we're talking about music, Blueface. You know, I thought DDG's album wasn't good. The Blame the Chat or whatever. I listened to it. I don't think it was good. Um, it was like two tracks I liked on there though. It just wasn't. It just wasn't that. DDG has the same problem that nobody's really telling him, bro. He has the same problem as Soldier Boy. Um, when DDG makes music, he gotta stop the gangster stuff, bro. He has to stop the gangster stuff. He does. That's not his sound. He said he has to stop talking about sticks and extendos. That's not him. Black 100 versus Aaron the Plumber wins. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good fight. I got whack. I mean, not whack. Aaron the Plumber because he got wind. Whack is out of shape. He's gonna get tired. You know. Who's your favorite WWE wrestlers? Shawn Michaels. Of course I like Stone Cold. Um, Jeff Hardy. Rey Mysterio. Eddie Guerrero. Who else? Damn. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. I love the D Generation X. Oh my gosh. I love D Generation X. So what's your opinion on Crip Max Shane? I mean he's entertaining. I think the shit he does is dumb. But he's entertaining. Obviously I don't like gangbangers, but I do think he's entertaining. If Dina Great and AB asked to collab, would you? Yeah. Yeah. Say Crip Mac funny though. He is. He is. But he goes too hard for the crippin' though. It's too much. Said Prime Yachty or Prime Kodak. Shit. We going Kodak. I didn't even have to think about that one. Yeah. Who's your favorite lyrical rapper of all time? Is it Drake favorite lyrical rapper? Shit. Taj, ask another question. Favorite lyrical guy. Is it Eminem? I was thinking about Eminem. I like Wayne a lot. Yeah, I like Drake a lot. I like Wayne a lot. I like Eminem a lot. If I had to pick one, it'd be Wayne. It's Wayne. I'm not gonna lie. People think Jay Z, Black Album is his best work. In a minute, I don't know because I heard the Black Album. Again, that joint is over 20 years old, bro. Listen. Again, Jay Z's Jay Z, bro. I think what Drake said about Jay Z is on point, though. Jay Z be doing some shady shit, man. So Jay Z is super sus. Yeah, it is. He is. But anyway, I'm out of here.